Yeah, sometimes this thing freezes up, and when you come in, everything is like locked. I can't scroll. I can't click on shit. It'll just populate on its own without me being able to shift through the comments or have any options to block or cancel or whatever. So yeah, definitely locked up. It happened before, but we back. I see you guys in a couple seconds. I think it took like a minute for it to populate. It's a nice night. It's not too hot out here. Nice breeze. Hopefully it don't get in the mic too much. Yeah, we back. We back. We back. Leon, what it do? Sorry about that. I apologize. Well, it's a YouTube glitch. Let me see. Let me make sure this shit working all right anyway. Hold on. Okay, good. Good, good, good. It's working. Let's get everybody back on here. Check out that spear. I mean, this this video don't do it justice. Standing up here, this is a good ass shot. But it really puts into perspective how big the Ferris wheel is too, which it's off. Oh yeah, I forgot what time it was. That's pretty cool shit. So we back. Who else is back? Oh yeah, the Spirit's been advertising a lot of anime. Spider-Man 2 game. It was a good advertising on there for that. It did a good advertising for um, Deadpool. I mean, if you got the money, I don't know what they're charging, but that would be a good place to advertise on, especially if you hear. And the Spirit has its own YouTube channel. You can actually go on YouTube live. You can see it live, what it's showing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now it's like a globe. But yeah, they did a lot of cool shit with it. Um, it's been cool. And salute. Avery, you come back on a live still talking shit? You just about to get blocked, one. But you need to go back and watch the other lives and understand what happened and what I talked about since then. So you on here talking bullshit. Yeah, this is where I wanted to fucking move these fuckers. See ya. Get your bitch ass out of here. Julius. Parkour, hell no. I had a heart attack. JB6, appreciate you. Al Rivera, what's the deal? The black dark winged duck, what's up? That's funny as shit. That's my show though. That used to be my shit, dark winged duck. Monorail. Alchemy in the building, what's the deal? Yeah, man. Like that's what happened to most people. They don't even get on. Don't even get the notification. They just get on and they see it. I mean, I had just jumped off. I had to jump back on because it froze. So a lot of people probably getting alerts for the new live. I scheduled one, but the shit froze. It was locked. It happens sometimes. Probably like it happened to me like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, man, come out here. Just don't stay at the Flamingo. Don't stay here. You come to Vegas. Don't stay at the fucking Flamingo. They are fucking horrible. They got real greedy. This is the oldest hotel on the strip, but they got greedy as shit. That's actually cool when you get up close on these joints. But yeah, like the Flamingo don't even got ESPN. They only allow 2 devices to connect to the internet. You got to pay for parking per day, $20, even though you stand here. I mentioned all this in a new video. So basically, when I get off of this, it's a new video is going to be posted. It's uploading right now to YouTube, so it'll probably be done before I get off this live. So you guys will see a new video I just did earlier. But I talk about the Flamingo and don't stay at this fucking place. They crooks. They didn't used to be that way. They used to be good, but now they fucking crooks. Let's see what's on here. What time is it going on 2 o'clock? Kamala or Trump? Neither. We're gonna vote for none of the above. Vote for Ross Perot. Vote for Pedro. Yeah, the internet restriction is super petty. 2 devices free, then $14 a day per device. So they just want to eat up your entire deposit, basically, if you're staying there for a while. McDonald's got free Wi-Fi. There's a bunch of shitty hotels here in Vegas that got free Wi-Fi. This being a historic, the oldest hotel on the strip. Been here for a long time. Made a shitload of money for them to be nickel and they got $10 waters in this place, man. $10 waters. Like it's ridiculous. It's not. It's definitely not worth it at all. Like, do not stay here. You're gonna be pissed off. Do not stay here. Not worth it. How the fuck you don't got ESPN? They don't have ESPN here, man. It's like fucking like 12 channels. Like they greedy as hell. Black Fox still. Yeah, the Spear is fucking crazy. I did a live from here a couple weeks back. It was pretty cool. When you get right up on that thing, it's pretty dope. And it's humongous. You think put it in perspective how far away we are, and you get a pretty good idea how big that thing is. But it's cool. So posted a new video. I'm posting a new video right now. It's uploading that I did earlier, talking about the migrant workers. And well, let's just say the migrants. Period. The immigrants and everything that's happening. So I want you guys to be vigilant and pay attention to what's happening with that whole thing. So I did the video. I ain't gonna get into it too much here, but you guys see the video. And we'll talk about it tomorrow after you guys see the video. But it's a lot of information in there, just for you guys to look at it. This is the most popular on the emoji, the spirit. Everybody loves this fucking emoji because it does some funny ass shit. But yeah, man, pay attention to all that shit and what's going on. It has a lot to do with what's to come. I talked about it before, what that shit was about, what happened with the looting and the riots and everything like that. This is a part of that shit. But I told you guys before what these people are here to do, and it's crazy how they're really acting like this is the big fucking deal. We beat these people in their own country, but we can't beat them here at home. Like it don't make sense. Make it make sense. It don't make sense at all to me. Like how is this even an issue? How we having any type of problems with these people? It don't make sense at all. So I'm trying to figure out what's the deal and why do we seemingly have a problem or issue with this whole thing? It shouldn't be a problem at all. So now we see what's happening in Chicago with these guys, and they're trying to get the gangs involved. So you have the gangs talking about, hey, y'all come here. This ain't Colorado. Y'all come here with that bullshit. It's gonna be a problem. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Whoa, whoa, what's the deal? Jason Peters, what's the deal? Yeah, Kamala don't control shit, nor do Trump. Kamala ain't left nothing open, trust me, or doesn't like anything open. She following orders like the rest of these puppies. What's up, Donald? What's the deal? Oh yeah, the Best Western is actually nice. Excuse me. The Weston too. Well, I don't know what that is right there. Is that the Flamingo? Is it the Best Western? Might be. But the Weston is nice. I can be wrong. The Flamingo used to be really dope. Like they did some renovations and now they got real fucking greedy. And that's the situation with them. They got fucking real greedy. Anytime you fucking charging people to fucking pay for parking when they stand at your hotel, one, then you're only allowing two devices to connect to the internet. Here's the crazy part though, right? So you get two devices that can connect to the internet, right, in your hotel room. But when you go downstairs, it's unlimited devices for free. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You can connect unlimited devices downstairs in the casino for free, right? So I mean, anybody can walk off the street that's not staying here, walk into the casino downstairs in the Flamingo, connect their devices, and get online, right? Free. But if you're staying here, you only get two devices in your room. And then if you want to connect a third device, it's $14 a day per device. Like, it's a fucking ripoff. Just something to think about. Like, I stay here a million times. I've been in Flamingo a million times. If you guys remember, well, you guys probably didn't realize it, but it's a lot of YouTube videos I did from this hotel. So I used to check in here. I probably did a video from most of these hotels. If you guys stay here, you will recognize them. But I stayed here so many times, and it wasn't that way before. Now, it's, after the renovations, it's fucking nuts. Excuse me. Long, what's the deal? Oh yeah, definitely end up at night. At night, the thing looks crazy. Yeah, I mean Vegas at night is just a different experience. You come here during the day and it's cool and all. I mean, especially if you come springtime. You know, um, Summertime is fucking brutal here, as you guys know. But it's spring during the day, walking the strip. It's cool. See a lot of cool shit. But then at night, everybody knows that's when Vegas comes alive. All the lights come on. It's a lot better. But yeah, a lot of people. I want to get on here and talk about. A lot of people had questions about what's happening with the migrants. So I would get a lot of emails about that. A lot of people concerned. So, like I said, there's a video uploading right now to YouTube. So, before I get off here, that video will be up on YouTube. You guys will see that video. I basically answer those questions and give you guys my thoughts on the whole situation because it's becoming a problem. I mean, I'm seeing it a lot. I don't understand what the big deal is. Like, it's something we shouldn't have a problem with. But yeah, it's the Dreas Cromwell behind me. This is where like everybody plays. All the celebrities play here. All of the Rick Ross, Fabulous, everybody's here. And then you see it seemed like the spirit got bigger since we walked away from it, which is a crazy effect. It's pretty dope. Yeah, man. I've gotten used to the trolls now, man. It's just like everybody got jokes these days, man. Like nobody want to take shit seriously. Everything is about a fucking joke. Like people don't even use common sense when coming on here. They're rather risk it all just to try to get a fucking shot in. Like, I don't understand the thinking of people. Like, if you want to have a conversation with somebody, then it's ways of going about it. You know, even if you want to debate. But these people, because they don't have no scholarship, man, they don't got no knowledge. So they resort straight to insults and dumb shit. So, like, if you got a problem or you think something, whatever, like that, you got my email. You can always email me and say what you got to say. But to try to jump on a live, like I'm going to entertain that bullshit when you're just going to get blocked and then you're going to be watching or not watching, then that's stupid. Like, like I hate when people come on here and do nut ass stupid shit, just like dumbass comments. Like it don't make sense. Like who was going to entertain that shit? If it's about religion or something that's to debate about, then cool. But you coming on here taking personal shots for what? Like if you got a problem, then hit me up on the email and we could talk about it. Maybe. Definitely don't have a life. No, I don't. I just block them off of the live. That's all. Just get them out of the comments and shit. It's fucking distraction. Like I have a lot going on right now. I'm dealing with so much shit. I got so much. I'm juggling. It's a lot going on. It's just I just can't stand. Like I don't. This is one of the reasons why I never did lives before because I'm not wired that way. You know what I'm saying? Like you're talking about a person that's been in war. I've been in war. I did two tours. You know what I'm saying? I served this country, as they say. You know what I'm saying? I've been through a lot of fucking trauma, traumatic, crazy shit. And it's one of the reasons why I never did live or never did anything where I had to deal with public, shit like that. Because one, like, I've done too much to put up with little pipsqueaks and little just like where I'm from, like you would get stomped in the ground for just the tiniest, stupidest little shit these people be saying. And I'm like way past that, but at the same time, I don't like dealing with it because like my brain don't work that way. My brain works like why? You understand? Like what is the point of that? Like I don't, what I'm saying? I don't get it. I don't understand the point of it. So that's my brain don't work that way as to like trying to make it make sense as far as why I even come here with that bullshit. It's just that I don't understand, especially when you know you can just get blocked. You just get deleted out of the whole live. Like you say one thing, boom, you're gone. So is it really worth it? I mean, I guess it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna let that distract me too much. Though. This is a nice night out here, man. It feels really good. Some nights I come out here and it's just like fucking still baking. That's the thing with Vegas. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, it's still fucking 100 degrees outside. But tonight actually feels really good, nice and cool. Yeah, I don't even know what the cheap part of Vegas is. I'm on the strip. So like, if you on the strip, then ain't really nothing cheap about the strip, especially at this place. Two devices, two devices for the internet. It's bullshit. Hello world, what's good? Shout out. What's that? Kevin from Kenya or Calvin from Kenya. Anubis, what's the deal? Yeah, Polo Towers are done now. Matter of fact, the Polo's still there. I'm thinking about Bally's. Bally's is gone. Bally's is now Horseshoe. That was Bally's right over there. Now it's the Horseshoe, and the Horseshoe been spending some money on that place. So Well, yeah. So I wanted to talk about the migrants situation, but I got a video already put out there. That was one of the reasons why I'm here too, was because the Christians did email blast the fuck out of me today. We had some hilarious back and forths earlier, so they're supposed to be showing up, but we'll see what happens with them. I told them I would be on here tonight, and if they show up, then I'll give them another crack at it, respectfully. We'll see if they show up though. But yeah, like I said, there's a video uploading right now, a new video to YouTube on the whole migrant situation. I want people to pay attention to as far as to what's going on. I meant to type in. Matter of fact, I can still type it in because it's a lot of people who just hop on here. They don't know what's going on. Let me see. Let's see. Politically and geographically. Yeah, Bally's is done. It's now Horseshoe. But like I said, the Horseshoe, they doing a good job with it. You know, it's a lot of new shit going up here. Like Vegas ain't playing, man. I mean, they got all this fucking money, so they might as well. I mean, there's so many new projects going up. It's ridiculous. Brick Mall right on the strip. Uh, fucking Atari Hotel. It's a lot of new shit going on here. Yeah, Vegas is nonstop. Yes, I am awesome. I am Jesus Christ. I never think you guys come here. Ellis Island over there is a good spot to hang out at. It's a cool place. I mean, it's Vegas, so it's very easy to find somewhere to hang out here. Anubis, you funny as shit. There you go. Who's the real Jesus Christ? But yeah, so I wanted people to understand the whole migrant situation. I'm trying to wait and see if these guys hop on. I'm still getting emails popping up right now, so I just got a couple of emails. These guys are supposedly going to show up, so we'll see if they do. Let's try the phone. Let me see. All right, we'll see. A real lively imposter. Yeah, blessed is the Father. Yeah, everybody's stressed now because it's a migrant situation, man. They like I said, like you guys will see the video when it goes up, but like I said before, this is America. Like when the fuck have we been struggling with like dealing with any type of gang situation? Like what? It don't even make the news. You know how many fucking shootouts with gangs don't make the news? Like, why is this on the news? It don't make sense. Why are they making it like this is a huge crisis? You understand? Like, okay, so we got migrants. All right, one, it's all different races. You got Mexicans they're talking about. You got people from Middle East or what have you. Different groups, Venezuelan groups, different groups. And they're just putting these people in different groups. But even still, like why is it an issue? One, didn't you document these people when they came into the country? I've been giving these people all kinds of benefits and everything like that. How is it hard to find these people? It's America. You can't find these people. They scare the shit out of people. How like it don't make sense. Again, like you just pay attention to this shit. It's like the dumbest shit ever that people fall for. Like, come on. These people going around and raiding apartment complexes. Ha! Oh, stop it. This is crazy. First of all, one, man, I know a lot of foreigners. It's a lot of foreigners that come in here. You can almost go anywhere, especially here on the West Coast. You're going to a lot of places and you're gonna find a lot of fucking people that immigrate here, a lot of migrants that come here, and all they do is put their head down and fucking work hard. That's all these people do. They come here, they put their head down, they work hard and try to make a life for their family. Never have we seen any type of migrants, immigrants, or foreigners come here and cause a ruckus. Like nobody wants to deal with INS. Nobody wants to deal with deportation. So how are these people here and they just so bold to be going into fucking apartment complexes and causing all kinds of shit? It don't make sense. One, if you get here alive and you get accepted into the country and these people give you whatever they give you, like you should consider yourself lucky because a lot of people have failed in that attempt. But there's no way I see these people coming here and legit fucking causing all this destruction, knowing what could possibly happen. Nobody wants to be thrown in a fucking prison as a fucking immigrant. That shit is fucking forever torture. Like, who wants that? And it's like, what? These people don't think they can find them? But the media is acting like these people is a fucking huge problem. Like, it's a big fucking deal. Like, come on. It's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, I talked about this before. Remember, I said it was a big deal. Remember, it was a big deal for a long time. The news was flooded with the, the whole refugee situation. People from Afghanistan, people from Syria, and it was a big deal. They was talking about it, everybody was crying and bitching about it. Oh, they bringing all these fucking refugees in, and then these fucking people disappeared, and nobody would talk about them for a long fucking time. And I said, pay attention, because where are these people? Where are these people? Right? Like you got them here, then over a year passed, nothing. Now all of a sudden, y'all just now giving these people benefits. Now all of a sudden, y'all just now giving these people jobs. What the fuck they was doing for the last year and some change? What's been going on? And I told you guys what they've been doing. Be getting them ready for this bullshit we're seeing right now. Now all of a sudden, these people, it's like they trying to make like these people just got here. Like you documented these people, you know who they are, you know what they look like, you know where they stay. I've been seeing mug shots all over the news of these people, and it's like, okay, yeah, you caught these people, then catch the rest. What's the problem? How is that any different from the criminal activity that's happening here in America with Americans? It's no different. So it's a bunch of Americans doing the same shit that they're doing. So what's the problem? They've been letting these people riot and loot for the longest. We've been seeing videos all year of people going in fucking Louis Vuitton and Gucci, smash and grab, running the fuck out. All kinds of groups. Black, white, masked up, what have you. What's the issue? Why is this all over the news? Why is this like a big deal? You got to pay attention to how they spending this. Like I said, the video upload now should be done, but you guys will see it. You guys can see it right after this live, and it should be done. Yeah, they're already doing that. They're already drafting these people. They're already putting these people in National Guards. They're already making these people serve. That's on the table. That's already They're already complaining about this shit. Because then it's like, oh, who are these people? You can't put no goddamn immigrants in the American military. Excuse me. I know. Like I was on the USS George Washington. I was in the Navy. I was on the USS George Washington, it's an aircraft carrier, nuclear power, right? If you're not born in America, you can't serve on that ship. You also can't serve on a nuclear ship or a nuclear sub. So it should be the same type of situation as far as joining. Like you have to be born here. You have to be born American to serve on certain ships in the military, in the Navy, because of, you know, I can draw the entire ship right now. I can draw a reactor. I told this story before. When I got lost, I got lost. I ain't even gonna lie, but I was fucking with this girl back in Philly, and I didn't want to leave her ass. You know, I was young, and I was like, fuck. I left late to go back to the ship, and I got fucking lost on the way back to the ship, and I missed ship's movement. Do you fucking know they sent the FBI looking for me? Everybody's calling me like, dude, the fucking FBI is looking for you because I worked in reactor core. I know that ship like the back of my hand. I could draw the whole reactor core, the SPO and the DU. I can draw it right now. And that's some shit that another country will want that information. So they had the FBI looking for my fucking ass because I missed ship's movement. They wanted to make sure I didn't get kidnapped. But I just missed the fucking ship. I just got lost and I missed the fucking ship. I ended up fucking getting 45 days restriction, 45 days extra duty. It was fucking crazy. But it's the same type of situation that should be here. None of these people should be allowed to join. Definitely National Guard, but they shouldn't be allowed to be police as well, especially in a situation like this. But that's what's going to happen. These people are going to be police officers. They're going to be fucking National Guards probably, and it's going to be a problem with that shit. It's going to be a big issue. Right? Yo, it was crazy. Like I literally just got lost, man. Because I was just what I was. I think I was like 19. I was 19 or 20. Um, and I just got my first car, and I'm driving, and like I fucking just like I don't know, I made a left turn at Albuquerque or some shit. I don't know, but I was fucking lost like a motherfucker, and I just could not find my way back until I could find my way. I had to stop and get directions, but I ended up making it back to base. But I was just late. I missed the ship. I had to stay on base and fucking serve restriction time before I went back out to the ship. Crazy shit. Yeah, Anubis, exactly. It's the same shit happening in England. I wonder why. It's the same shit happening over there. And we're going to see this happen. It was already happening in Sweden when it first started. So the crime rate in Sweden went up like crazy. So I live in Malmo, which is South Sweden, and the amount of rapes was going up and crime was shooting up over there. You know, because these immigrants was over there, people from Syria, Afghanistan, Muslim. And you gotta understand, like they live in a country where the whole country is basically conducive to the religion. And when they go to a different country, those men are not used to seeing. They think the women is whores because they dress regular. You know, they're not used to seeing women walk around and showing legs and shit. You know, and short shorts and all that type shit. They wasn't used to that shit. So when they got over there, these motherfuckers just raping and doing all kinds of crazy shit, and it became a problem. But the police got it under control quickly. But yeah, it's I know all that shit is by design. It's not that these people are coming here and this is what they're doing. It's by design. It's to destabilize. They can use that to bring in new laws and change the direction of the way shit is going here, and that's what they're doing. You know, anytime the news is fucking bombarding us with the same story over and over again, you know it's an agenda behind that shit. And people looking at this shit and thinking it's real shit. You got a lot of people that's playing a dangerous game because some of these people actually believe that these people trying to take over, or they coming ahead and trying to take over, when it's clear as day that they following orders from somewhere. Because again, nobody like if you got the brains to organize a group of people to do anything, then you're smart enough to know you don't go into any type of fucking area without intel. You don't go in any type of area that you're going to be hostile in without knowing the lay of the land, without having a plan. So it would be dumb for these people to go in and take over an apartment building or anything without knowing what the fuck is going on there. Like you're not going to go in no fucking hood in Chicago and try to take over some shit. Are you fucking kidding me? It's a death wish. So the gangs, and I talk about this in the video, the gangs are already talking about, hey, I wish they would bring that shit here. They're gonna light their ass up. Yeah, exactly. Ronald Pagan, I like that. Yeah, exactly. D Griff, it's crazy. I mean, some shit is just real obvious, man. But a lot of people just still falling for the okie doke. They're still falling for this shit. It's just to me, is this is so obvious, and it's clearly an agenda behind it. We know it was another mass shooting today, another school shooting. You know, already talking about gun control, already talking about gun laws. So it's the same shit, man. And you got to understand, like again, criminals don't follow the law. They don't obey the shit. So if you put some type of fucking gun control or gun law in place that'll hinder us, the people, and then these so-called migrants want to come out and start doing shit, and they done took away, you know, superior or equal firepower from us and giving it to them. Excuse me. How the fuck are we going to defend ourselves? So again, if you think about it, if they're going to use these people for what I talked about, and then they take away our firepower, and these people have it, we're done. There's no winning that war. Again, you got to look to the millions of people that got illegal firearms. You got to look to, and you got people making fucking. I mean, like people really think it's like impossible. You know how easy it is to make a gun. People making them in their basements these days. It's the firing mechanism that's the problem, and it's you want to have that whole, you know, the whole mechanism. I mean, there's so many laws around that shit. I mean, you get caught with one of those things, man, you cook. But it's fucking simple to make the shit. It's not hard at all. People make them in their basement. So who knows how many fucking dirty guns is out there? It's not hard to make a gun. So that's one thing. But even still, putting some type of gun control in place to where we can't legally carry our firearms. I mean, what they're going to do if these people come out and start some shit, and then we go to war with them? They're going to lock us up. Excuse me. They're going to lock us up for having fucking banana clips and shit, trying to defend our country. That's crazy. Yeah, and this in New York. New York is going nuts with this shit. So I mean, it's crazy. You know, one, you just gave these people all this fucking money. The people are already complaining about the 70 million and some shit that they supposedly giving these people, and then now you have all these immigration crimes happening, these migrant crimes happening. Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, like I was a friend of mine in New York was telling me about all the migrants over there, and then I've been seeing it in Chicago a lot because they've been complaining a lot. So we know they're there. We know, but it's like they just boom. You just seeing them all in these different areas, and they're putting them in different areas, and it's like they're so. You gotta understand, man. This is war. This is strategic. Pay attention to where they're placing these people. You understand? It's the same way that they place their fucking American military bases all over the world as what they're doing with these migrants, man. Pay attention. You gotta pay attention because one, if you're trying to fucking see how your enemy is going to be moving, you gotta have reconnaissance. You gotta have people on the ground. So let's send these migrants in there and see how these people move against a hostile force in their own territory. Where's the firepower going to come from? Who's going to be the top dog? Who's going to move? How they going to move? You understand? How they going to address or attack these migrants? And then the migrants is just basically a fucking test for them, for the real shit. So now we can get intel, just like I told you guys before, how they did with the fucking riots, the looting. They let that shit happen so they can see exactly how many people is going to come out and loot, what size force is going to come out and loot. So that way, that's intel. That way we can know how many people we're going to need when we execute fucking Order 66. Plain and simple. It's the same shit happening here. They just tuning it up. This is all intel. This is all war. Read The Art of War. If you haven't read that book, read that shit and then look at how this America is laid out and how they do shit. You can tell where they got it from. So again, this is like they're using them to gauge us. All right, where is the power coming from in these communities? So let's send these migrants out there and have them do shit so we can see who's going to organize and do something against these people. Once we see who that people is, then we know who we got to hit and how we got to hit them before we execute Order 66. Plain and simple. So now you're having this shit happen in certain areas, and don't get me wrong, I done seen so many militia groups. I done talked to so many people. They get it already. You know, those white folks understand what's going on, but there's some white groups who don't. So they're not moving. So they're not showing their hands. You understand? They're trying to get black people to show their hands because they know we probably got them. They know we're gonna be a problem, but they also know that we probably gonna end up just chilling. But even still, you got to do your intel. So they want to see where the power is going to come from, who's going to do what. But you already have some stupid white groups out there that's talking about fucking, going to war with these people. And it's like, don't be dumb. Why would you show your hand? Let these people do whatever the fuck they're going to do. That's the police job to handle them people. That's the fucking National Guard or whoever's job to handle. Just like they would handle that shit against us. I guarantee you, if it was black people, they would have been dead already. If it was all in the fucking news that it was fucking black people running around doing all this shit, they'd be fucking dead already. They'd have shot them up and killed them by now. But now it's fucking migrant workers and it's a whole touchy situation and you got to be sympathetic to this and that. It's a fucking bunch of bullshit. Bunch of bullshit. Shaggy, what's the deal? Appreciate you. Shaggy hippie, I love that. Yes, sir. By Sun Tzu. Yeah. So, like I said, if you pay attention to, we know Chicago looted, Philly, New York, Baltimore. They wanted to see. I told you that was all staged. They wanted that shit to happen to see how many people will come out. They allowed those people to fucking riot and loot. I showed you guys they planted bricks there. These people get here to go and fucking protest. There's already bricks out there waiting for them to bust out windows. Conveniently there. I saw videos of fucking U-Haul trucks pulling up and people hopping out of the fucking back of the U-Haul with fucking signs, with picket signs. Like, where the fuck did y'all come from? Where did y'all organize that? Like, come on. The shit was all like, you gotta understand how this shit works, and it's unbelievable to people because people can't fathom what the fuck is going on. They're like, people just so sleep, man. Like they think this shit is a joke, but they're gonna find out real quickly. The shit is coming. Oh, Jacob, of course. 48 Laws of Power, one of my favorite books. Yeah, I think I saw that video. The black kid that got arrested for no fucking reason. I think I saw that shit. Somebody posted that video. But man, listen, that's just part of it. Everything right now is about scrambling your brain, distraction, divide and conquer. It's the same shit, same shit. The migrant shit is something definitely to pay attention to though, because they really sending these people out here to do shit, to cause damage. And we don't fucking know what state of mind these people in. We don't know if they fucking Manchurian candidates or not. They mind control or what have you. Who knows? But you got to be a dumb motherfucker to go to Chicago. You going into Chicago? What? Do you not understand where you are? You want to go to Chicago and start some shit? They're gonna get lit the fuck up. Good luck with that one. So it got to be something mentally wrong with you to be a foreigner, to come to America. We let you in this motherfucker. We let you in here, and this is what you want to act up? Nah. So it don't make sense. Like I said, it don't fit. Something up. D Griff, you funny. Yeah, like it just don't make sense. It don't make sense at all. Like I said, if you have the smarts to organize to take over an apartment complex, or to just organize period as a group that's going to be going out acting as some type of militia or a fucking violent, destructive group. If you got that type of intelligence to do that, to organize in that way, there's no fucking way in the world you would be dumb enough to go into a hostile fucking territory that you have no intel on. You don't know the lay of the land. You don't know the people. You don't know who is who. There's no fucking way you would go there and cause some shit. And for what? What are you trying to do? Not only did you got to deal with the people who live there, the gangs, you got to deal with the fucking police. But like, who? Like, what? Are you serious? Who in what right mind would do some shit like that? Where the fuck is the cops at? Where's the police? How the fuck is we? Why are we talking about this? It shouldn't even be a thing. These people should have been locked up and arrested. Where the fuck is the FBI? Where's immigration? Like, why is this even a thing? It should not be. It's like, it's some bullshit. Like, this is not hard. This is the easy one for them to fix. This shit is all over the news, all over the TV, CNN. Everybody talking about this shit as if we gotta worry. So if you understand, they're making it like we have foreign enemies on our homeland, right? But we let these motherfuckers in, right? But that's how they're trying to make it. If you understand the undertone is we have foreign enemies. Pay attention, foreign enemies on the home. So if something goes off, nuclear bomb, whatever the fuck is, we already got it in our minds already that we had these foreigners here, and it was causing shit, right? So that can just now anything can pop off and be justified because these people is here already causing shit, and we know they're causing shit. So what's next? What's the next move? So it's already as if one, if I'm the power on the outside looking in, I'm fucking commanding my people to get rid of all these fucking people. They need to go out and relook at all these. I want to fucking a collar on these people, microchip they fucking ass, bug them. I don't give a shit. I want to know where all of them are at all times. Plain and simple. But that That's something that should have been done in the beginning, but it wasn't. So you got to look at that. As I said this shit was going to happen. I've been said it when it first went down because one, when the fuck, when do we do? How long have this country been going on? And we just now seeing them making this crazy outcry to bring in these refugees. I mean, we done bombed the shit out of a lot of countries, man. We done destabilized a lot of countries. I never seen them trying to bring some fucking Egyptians here. The Arabs in Egypt. The shit we did to a lot of these countries. Like now, all of a sudden, we want to bring these people in and help them. It don't make sense. But that's the reason for it. That's the reason for it. And they're bringing in radicals. They're bringing in people that should not even be here. I showed you guys. Well, John McCain's dead now, but I showed you guys the pictures with John McCain with the fucking Al Qaeda leader. Like what the fuck? It's like this dude. It turns out he's just taking a fucking picture with these guys, but it turns out that these fucking dudes was like leaders in fucking Al Qaeda. How the fuck? Like just everybody just let that shit slide, and the next thing you know, he died. Like this shit is crazy. It just shows you that they're not perfect. They make mistakes too. Yeah, Black Fox is the same shit. It's already happened. It's happening. I mean, remember, England and America is fucking intertwined, man. England runs America. Rome runs England and America and everything else. Pay attention to history. You'll see how what went down. Like the America won the battle, but they didn't win the war. England took control of America through the money system, and they still control this shit. The Rothschilds took the entire Bank of fucking England long time ago. Basically, took over the whole fucking country right under the people's nose. Because at the end of the day, you think about it. I mean, it all comes down to, your weaponry, your military. And if you pay attention to, if anybody who watched the Game of Thrones series, if you guys remember, they had that fucking bank that they was borrowing money from. And you see how powerful they was. Like, you don't even understand how powerful their military is. That shit is all hush hush. But they're loaning money to countries. So you got to think about it. Even still, it don't matter if you're a fucking king or queen or what have you. If you owe money, you owe money. Like, you're in debt, and it's not a good look to send people to go die for the debt of the fucking royal family. You got to pay your shit off, or you got to give up a certain amount of power and position. I mean, and then you got to understand, like, well, what the mayor said. He said, give me control of a country's banks or currency, and I care not who make its laws. It's a fact. You control the money, you control everything. Yeah, tax man owns all. Trust me, I know. I'm dealing with the fucking IRS shit right now. Tax man, they own your fucking ass when you try to do shit fucking by the book, man. There's ways around that shit, but trust me, the IRS got power. Come in and just seize your shit. Exactly. Yeah, that part of Game of Thrones. It mirrored the whole system, how shit works. The banks was not to be fucked with. It didn't matter what type of armor you had. You didn't even know how powerful they was. Not just that, it's like you're fucking up shit for other countries, for other rulers. And not only do you got to deal with the bank, but you got to deal with them coming against you as well. Because by you defaulting or not paying your debt, they're going to raise rates on the other kingdoms. So the other kingdoms is like, yo, we're going to fucking get rid of this dude for you because he's fucking up our shit. And that's how you do it. Yeah, and what happened with my situation with the fucking IRS is I paid their ass. I didn't even owe them no money. It's just my situation is just on some. You got one. It was a mistake with information because they said I didn't tell them about my overseas accounts, which I did, and I provided them the proof. I gave them everything I needed to give them as far as me proving my case. It was the issue with PPP, and they didn't think they said I owed money, which I didn't. It got 100% forgiven, which I sent that in. But me having an overseas account and doing certain business was the issue. And like with the IRS, I mean, they can just, especially when you got overseas account, they could just fuck with your shit and then prolong and set you back, set you back, set you back. So I sent in everything, and my situation should be straightened out pretty soon. But it's just crazy how they can just go in and take your shit. Like it's crazy. Like I don't understand how anybody want to deal with any type of legal system in this country. Like the first time I got fucking locked up and that shit just hits you, that a motherfucker can just completely take your freedom away from you on some stupid shit. Like I was in film school, and I think I told this story before. I was in film school and I came home for court. I had fucking court for fucking child support, and I'm in LA. I had to come to Philly. I had to fucking catch a red eye to Philly for court. And it shouldn't have been. It was just a misunderstanding. The Navy was paying my child support. When the Navy stopped paying it, they didn't let me know, and I got fucking behind like $1,500. So I had to come to court to straighten that whole thing out. But instead of him letting me straighten it out, this fucking judge decided. This black judge too, of course. He decided to fucking throw me in jail for fucking 30 days. And it was like a whole fucking. And I'm like, what? It's just like a simple misunderstanding. Like, dude, I'm in the fucking military. Like, when I got out, I didn't notify them of my change of address. That's because I didn't know where the fuck I was going to be living yet. I just got out of the fucking military. I was bouncing around for a while. But still, like, this dude would not, like, he didn't care that I just served my country and all that type shit. Didn't give me no fucking type of leeway. Just, you go to jail. It was a crazy situation. Like, it was super unfair, but it made me really realize, like, damn, these people can just literally just take your fucking freedom like that, lock you up, even though you in the right. You know what I mean? So I feel for a lot of people that's in jail and they didn't do shit. Imagine spending fucking years in prison and you innocent. It's fucking crazy. Luckily for me, I only did 30 days. I could have did only 15, but I said, fuck it. Might as well do the other 2 weeks and keep my $1,500. So that's what I did. But it just makes you think how they could just take your shit away from you like that. So it's not worth even fucking playing with these people when they're not playing fair. So it's like no point of playing that game. Just do what you're supposed to do, and it's like my rules. You gotta fucking pay a little bit extra. But it is what it is. You get to stay in business. Randy, what's the deal, my brother? Submit yourself therefore to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful, beautiful. Randy, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit here, bro. Kelly, what's the deal? Yeah, legal extortion. But yeah, it was a crazy situation. Like when they locked me up because I was in court. I get in there. My whole plan was one. I took the red eye. I got in Philly like around fucking 6 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. I had court like around 8. So my plan was court should be done like around fucking 9, 10. I was gonna go see my peoples in Philly. I had a flight already booked that left at 7 o'clock. So I'm like, I'm gonna go see some people real quick, bust a grub, fly back to school. I was in film school, LA film school at the time. And yeah, these motherfuckers ended up taking me out of the fucking courtroom in handcuffs. Like, yeah, I'm like thinking I'm going to fuck back to fucking LA, and my ass went to fuck to jail. Then I sat in there, went through fucking the whole process and everything because it got late. I was there for a minute, and then it was like I needed $1,500 to get out. Of course, I got the $1,500. The problem was for me to call my people to come and bring it up and everything to set that whole thing up. My fucking phone didn't work. My PP number didn't work with the phones in the jail. And every time I went to go try to tell one of the COs my phone not working and my number not working, they all had to say, I don't do phones. I don't do phones. So I'm there 2 weeks. I don't do phones. Can't make a phone call. Nobody know what the fuck going on. I'm just in this motherfucker. For 2 weeks, got bail money. Finally, after 2 weeks, the fucking counselor called for me. I go see the counselor. I explain the situation to her. And she fucking broke her neck to give me the phone to make a phone call. And then she got me out of there because I was in fucking pre-pop. I went from quarantine. I'm in there for child support. I'm in there with fucking people that's in there for murder. I went from fucking pre-pop straight to ASD, which is like no more cells, bunk beds and shit. When she realized, like, oh shit, like I'm in here for child support. I'm ex-military. Got a fucking clean record. You know, college graduate, all that bullshit, degrees. I don't belong in there. So when I told her what was going on, she was, oh shit, she got me out of there fast. At least she got me out of there that same day. So I was like, good. But then I had a choice to stay and do the other 2 weeks or keep my $1,500 because it was either or was the order of the judge. So you do 30 days and you keep your money, or you give me 1,500 and you go to fuck home. So since I already did 2 weeks, I said, fuck it, I might as well do the other 2 weeks, keep my $1,500. That's exactly what I did. Hell yeah. So it was crazy. I get there when I first get out of quarantine and I get to pre-pop, there's already drama the first night. As soon as I get there, they did a fucking raid on all the fucking cells because somebody got found with a shank. First night I get this fucking raid, so I'm already pissed about that. Then some bull stole from this white guy's cell. So the white dude put a hit out on him, basically. He paid a bunch of dudes to whip his ass, so they beat him up in the shower. So that happened. So I'm seeing that my first fucking day in there and fucking pre-pop and already locked down 23 and 1, a 23 and 1 lockdown. Then when I get out finally to go fucking to be able to take a shower, they beat the shit out of some dude in the fucking shower. Showers get shut down. So I'm like, damn, this ain't it, bro. Then when that finally loosened up, I'm watching the news that night about this bull in New York. These two dudes, they robbed a taxi driver, they killed the dude, and then they caught one guy in New York. The other guy fled to Philly, face all over the screen. I wake up in the morning, I walk out my fucking cell, this dude's standing right there. I was like, oh, that's the boy from the TV. He fucking in here for murder. What the fuck is he doing over here with me? So I'm like, man, this is crazy. So jail ain't it, man. We trying to tell people you don't want to be in that motherfucker. That shit is crazy. But it's just crazy how they could just take away your freedom from you and lock your ass up for some shit to us, that's petty. Like to be locked up in jail for years for weed is fucking ridiculous. It's people that's doing fucking years for weed. Weed fucking legal in most of the country right now. It's crazy. So that system, man, motherfuckers need to avoid that shit. Yo, real shit, man. It was crazy. Like I couldn't believe it. So I'm in there like I mean, I'm chill because I know I'm getting the fuck out of there at some point, like 30 days. I was in fucking war. I was in fucking Iraq. Like I was in boot camp. Listen, I will fucking take jail over boot camp any day. Anybody that's in the military, you understand what I'm talking about. I would take jail or boot camp any fucking day. Boot camp is the fucking worst. But I'm in that motherfucker mad as shit. But this is the crazy part about being locked up. And like real talk, like I said this before when I talked about this. If you got people that's in jail, if you got a couple extra dollars, put some fucking money on their books. Make sure they cool because they serve dinner at like 3 o'clock. So after 3 o'clock, that's it. If you don't got commissary, you fucking starving. So like I sent like everybody who I knew when I got out, man. Everybody who I knew, I was sending them money on, put money on their books. I had a couple pet turtles that I set free. I was like, yo, nobody fucking ever needs to be locked up, man. That shit is inhumane as fuck. So I'm like, yo, like this shit is crazy. But yo, the first couple days, I ain't had no money on my books. I mean, it was fucking brutal. And like, you're not asking nobody for shit in there. So like once I got money in my books and I was able to fucking get food, I was like, ooh, because serving fucking nasty ass meal at 3 o'clock, you're not gonna eat that shit. So that means you're not gonna eat for the rest of the fucking day. That's crazy. Yeah, man. It's like I don't know how I don't see how people go in and then go back. Like that shit is fun. Like I never got that shit. But like I always said, me going to law school and everything like that. I was grateful for the experience, even though it's fucking crazy. But I was grateful for the experience and being able to experience that shit and to understand what all the fucking fuss is about, what people talk about. Because these motherfuckers try to glorify fucking jail like it's the greatest shit ever. Like, jail is where you become a man. I'm like, no, fuck that shit. That shit was brutal. Even in the cells and even in fucking ASD, which is like fucking bunk beds and shit. That shit was still fucking brutal. I don't know how motherfuckers do that shit. I'm good. No way in the world I'm fucking committing some crime to where this judge can take away my freedom and put me in the fucking cell with a bunch of fucking animals. I'm good. Ryu, what's the deal? King Torrance, yeah, 2.5 years, man. Ooh, I wouldn't have made it, bro. I'd have fucking cracked in that bitch. It's like, nah, I would have been good. Like, luckily for me, I was home, and I was like, unfortunately, I was seeing people that I knew in there, so I was good. I was chopping it up with a bunch of people and shit. So we had fun. We made good time with it, for the situation. So we was in there just chilling. I caught up on some books. Um, it wasn't bad. It wasn't too bad. Other people had worse time when I was in there. Motherfuckers was in there broken, hurting. It was this one old head that was in there. Old head was in there for a fucking $100. All he needed was $100 bail to get the fuck out. That's it. He couldn't get $100 on the outside. I'm like, damn, OG, you ain't here for $100. He's like, yeah, I just need $100 so I can bail out. I'm like, damn, I gotta get this man $100 so he can get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that shit is like you don't want to be in no shit like that, man. That shit is just crazy. Like I don't understand how people do that shit for multi back to back. Like you get out that bitch after doing some time and it's like, yo, that I was only in there for 30 days. That 30 days seemed like fucking like 2 fucking years. That 30 days, that shit was long as fuck. And I'm like, damn, motherfuckers be doing this shit for years. Y'all got that shit. I was in there, and luckily, like I said, people was chill. But I was in there. I wasn't trying to get into no fucking shit with nobody that was gonna give me more time. Get the fuck out of there. But once I knew I only had 2 weeks to go, and it just made everything easier. Cause I'm like, yo, I'm out of here in 2 weeks. That shit gonna blow by, and it did. It went by quick as shit. Randy, you still posting Bible verses, my friend? Yeah, you gotta walk down the steps. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Randy, you up there tripping, bro. I told you on the did you not read the message at the bottom of the live? You know where you at? You're not from the group of guys I'm talking about. You some new dude. But I'm gonna let you I'm gonna let you preach a couple more times before you get blocked if you don't just leave yourself. We're not listening to that bullshit. We read it already. We know what it really means. Okay, so this is the cool one that I like. The moon. When it does the moon effect, that shit look dope as shit. If you guys can see that. That shit look crazy. So the moon one I really like that one. They do a globe as well. But the moon one is pretty cool. Yes, sir, Vegas. Right? D Griff. That shit is nuts though, man. But it's just crazy because I know so many people that done some real time and shit. I got a couple of friends who just did like fucking 8 and 10 years that came out. They both doing real good right now. So I'm proud of them for coming out and just getting right in gear and getting their shit together. And having kids and working and all that. Like I'm proud of them. Like they came out and hit the ground running. There's a lot of people that come out and got excuses and shit. Excuse me, I took that out. That shit look crazy. Las Vegas. Yeah, man, Christians be bold these days, man. But we know they frauds. They fraud. Fuckers, you a Christian? What you doing on this goddamn YouTube at 3 o'clock in the morning? You know damn well you online porn surfing. 5 o'clock in the morning on the fucking East Coast, 3 o'clock over here on the fucking West Coast. Like, what are you doing on here? You're a fucking Christian. You online, fucking copy and pasting fucking Bible verses. Get that bullshit out of here. You know damn well they fraud every single time. 3 o'clock in the morning, they fraud. Right, Ronald? That shit ain't Christ-like. Well, what, Jesus died at 3 o'clock, right? Supposedly. Right? D. Griff, you know what you do. What you doing on here? I remember, like, I remember how I was when I was a Christian, man. Like, and I really was about that shit when I was a Christian. Like, I really was trying to live holy and everything like that. So I understand the struggles. You know what I'm saying? And then you tell yourself little things like, God gonna forgive me, and I'm just gonna repent. You know what I'm saying? But I was really trying to live that life. I tell you about this. I literally joined the military because I wanted to fight God's fight. That's what I thought I was doing. I was like, this is God's military. America's God's country. And that's how I felt back then. So I know that how people think and how these Christians, a lot of them, how they think about being a Christian, and it's you kind of wear it like a fucking like a badge. That's why these motherfuckers come on trying to police everything because that shit is a badge to them. They got to go out and just like talk about their shit, protect their shit, rep what they believe in, even though they frauds. Because I damn sure was a fraud. I was frauding like a motherfucker when I was a Christian. I was sinning like a motherfucker. You know how many what? Premarital sex. I was fucking left and right. Like, there's no fucking way in the world. I was waiting until I got married. And it's crazy because I know a couple people who actually, because they was Christians, they actually was about to wait till they got married before they got smashed. It's crazy, crazy. Good thing they woke up. Asked to do that to you. So, Mr. Taylor, what's the deal? I know how you feel. Yeah, it's a big like. Listen, being a Christian was so hard. Like when you really trying to do it and be a Christian and actually trying to live that life, it's so hard, so impossible. You know, you understand? It's one of the things that like I'm glad I had that experience to go through it because me being who I am now, I understand, I get it. Which is why I give a lot of those guys a leeway here and there because I understand that thinking. But it's so fucking hard to live like that, man. It was tough. It was tough, and then I was really trying. I was probably more holier than most of these people, and I was really trying and praying and asking God for strength and guidance and everything. It was tough, man. It was real tough, so I had to do it. You gotta take the steps. Hmm. Let's see if this video. Let's see if it's done uploading. Sarah, what's the deal? So yeah, we got I came on to hopefully get into conversation. Some Christians are supposed to show up. They didn't. I wanted to get into the migrant workers, but I got a video that's about to post now on that whole situation. So you guys will see that video in a second. But I'm gonna get out of here real quick. 3 o'clock. Got work to do. Want to see you guys. Stay tuned. There's a new video about to pop on YouTube in a minute. So stay tuned to that. I see you guys. Peace.